So we arrived our first night on the NC500 and it's coming a bit closer.
We made it.
We made it.
It was a long day.
Clay did 12 hours driving, smashed it. Oh, we used to do our clap thing in the morning as well.
Yeah, we did.
Just a little tour of the van. Got the lights. We got the snacks. We got the bed. You ain't gonna see that, but there's a dog under there somewhere. And the bit of heat.
Probably can't see that even because it's dark.
Yeah. Okay, so the plan for tomorrow is we are heading to Harry Potter train. It's not what it's called, but we're rolling with it because we can't say the name.
Something viaduct. That might not even be.
That might not be how you say it, but yeah. We're just doing Harry Potter train. And then we're going to head into the Isle of Skye. Where, what's in the Isle of Skye?
Fairy pools.
Fairy pool.
We're going to the fairy pools.
Are we going to have a swim in the fairy pools?
Definitely not. It's well too cold out there. It's absolutely bliss. It's not fun.
Me and the dog might go for a swim in the fairy pools.
Where the dog will be standing with me.
It's going to be a long week.
We're going to have lots of kiting to do.
So,
this, you know?
yeah. What are you most looking forward to about the trip?
Oh, you asked me this earlier and I was prepped for it. No, I'm not. I don't really know.
What are you most looking forward to seeing?
Waterfalls. Hopefully getting up a mountain. That'll be cool. Scenery. Spent a lovely week in the van with my beautiful wife. Yeah. All of it. I don't know, we haven't really set a plan, have we? So.
No, but it's just going to be nice to look at the back and be like, that's what you wanted to see. That's the most, and then it's like, what did you actually find the most amazing?
I hope you see some cool waterfalls. Hopefully bringing the drone over in one piece. Fingers crossed. Very, very unlikely, but...
I have confidence, called confidence. Okay, I'm looking forward to seeing the Harry Potter train. And I really wanted to do the alpaca walk, but Clay said no, so that's sad.
Because we can do that in Essex.
And they're Scottish alpacas, they're different.
They're
I really want to see a cow, and I wanted to feed a reindeer, but I forgot to bring reindeer food, so yeah, that's out of the question. But yeah, let's see what we I found the best.
Turning the heater off because it's far too hot in here.
It's like a sauna. So last night we pulled up, pitch black, no idea where we was. We woke up to this. So we're going to pack up in a minute and then head off to the Harry Potter Bridge. And then this afternoon we're hoping to reach Skye. Fingers crossed. Things I do. You can get that shot. Whoa.
30.
We made it to the bridge.
The bridge, we're waiting for the non-Harry Potter train.
Cow train.
Cow train. Hopefully you can see that in the We'll keep the cameras out because we might still be able to see it from the car park. How was your journey?
Didn't lose it though. Didn't lose it.
Hi! Are you nice and warm?
No.
You look like an Escort.
My feet are so cold.
It's because you walked in a puddle. How was the train, John?
Fucking epic. Did you
Really?
see it? It's a shame we forgot to push record on everything. Just crossed over to the Isle of Skye. That's what we're going to go and see.
Fairy walks. Apparently there's real fairies. There is. Are you going to find them?
Blue one.
Blue one.
The entrance.
We're going on the hunt for the blue fairy apparently. Got it.
And then where are we going?
I don't know, because you set the destination. It's a waterfall.
patches of Western as well. So day 2 of our NC500 trip. This morning we've been to Highland Castle, and then we went down Applecross Road.
Blackley Bar Pass or something like that.
Been down there. That was really cool. Really sketchy, but really cool. And we've just made it onto the official NC500 route now.
Where are we going?
We have no idea where we're going. We're just following road signs and hoping for the best right now. We've got literally no clue where we're going, what we're doing.
Hopefully we're going to end up.
We're just going to wing it and see what happens. We're just following the road signs and hoping we make it to the end. That was pretty beautiful. Yeah. Look at that.
Come on, grab shot.
So look. He's here too. Just been the most beautiful beach. We actually got on the beach though, we just stood at the top of it so Clay could photo a bit. I took some photos and videos. It was quite a walk down, not gonna lie. Yeah, I've had 3 injuries. Right, 2 things, all in the space of 10 minutes. To the official route. Clayton's birthday. Last night we set up camp next to a little dock which had a really cool castle there. Do you remember what the castle was called? I'll ask the kids. No idea what it was called. It was really cool. It was so windy though. We'd been asleep for like an hour and I woke Clay up like asking if the fan's gonna fly away. It was so bad. I was adamant the fan, like the wind was coming underneath it and it felt like it was just gonna flip right over. And then we woke up at about 4 o'clock this morning and we went outside and looked up at the stars. It was incredible. It's like nothing you've ever seen before. It's so clear. But it was also really cloudy, so we're intrigued to see. So I'm bracing myself with corner. We're intrigued to see how clear it is tonight, because we're heading right up to the top of the country. We are booking a campsite for tonight because we really need to shower. But the campsite we're booking in at, apparently you can catch glimpses of the Northern Lights, so we're really hoping for a clear night where we can see the stars and hopefully get to see them as well. The sun's shining and we are off to see a waterfall. See you there. Just found the only shell on the entire beach. Kim, this is for you. Well done, beauty dog. Oh no, I thought he was going to ruin the shot. Yesterday was Kay's birthday and we made the most of it. We did so much stuff. We started off by heading down to a really random beach that we just come across. Clay whizzed the drone around there for quite some time, chasing me down to the water, which is really cool. Kim asked me if I could keep a lookout for some shells. And we're yet to find a beach that actually has shells. They are so full of like the purest sand, which is really cool. But obviously it's a shame because I need shells. But yeah, after the shells though, we went to Clash Nessie, which is a massive waterfall. That was wicked. Like the dog was a bit of a dickhead, but she's always a dickhead. She don't like water. She refused to climb over the stream, so Clay literally had to pick her up and carry her, and she went like as stiff as a plank. Really, really funny. After Clash Nessie, we went on to, I have to write it down, the big bridge. You don't know what this bridge is called, but if you type in Google Big Bridge in Scotland, it comes up. It was pretty windy there, but Clay managed to get the FPV up and fly through it, which was quite cool. Me and the dog sat in the van and watched, eating apples. And what else did we do? Then we went on to another beach. Again, pure sand, not a shell in sight. I think I managed to find one love heart-shaped shell. I'm bracing myself in this corner. Yeah, so I grabbed that. What else did we do yesterday? Then we went to Smoo Caves, which was a nice surprise actually, because we thought it was just going to be a cave. We went in there and there's actually a waterfall inside it. So that's really cool. Took the dog down there, went over to the sea as well, walking through loads of almost like little streams going out there, which the dog actually walked through, surprisingly, in slow motion. I think her thought was, if I don't do this, you're just going to leave me here, so I kind of have to. After the caves, we headed on to Betty Hill. We booked a campsite last night because we really needed to shower and just recharge life. So we went down there, set up, got the power going, and they had recommended a bistro little cafe thing. It looked like a shed, but they recommended going there for dinner. So we went in there and we got a lavish Larry burger. Oh my god. It was beef steak. I don't even know how to describe it. Like, my mouth was watering thinking of it. So good. Like, yeah, just melted in your mouth. And the fries as well were so yummy, but they gave you like a mound, enough to feed about 12 people. They let the dog in as well. She just laid by my feet. She was really good. Did give her a cheeky little bit of steak as well. She enjoyed that. Then we went back to the campsite. I went and had a shower. Clay started the fire. We sat outside for a bit, just chilling. And Clay decided to go and have a shower. Did not listen to what I told him about the boiler, and ended up having an ice cold shower because you actually have to turn the heat up. Come back, blamed me, obviously my fault. Obviously my fault. No, you just need to actually turn it on. But yeah, he got up this morning and had another shower. But sat in the van for a bit after that because it started raining. Listening to the rain just falling on the van was really nice. And there's a big corner coming up. Huh? Yeah, and then just had a bit of a chill out in the van. Put the telly on and had a bit of a lay in this morning. We've been getting up about 6 o'clock, sometimes 5 o'clock a couple of days anyway. There's today we didn't get up till 7. Then we just chilled out around the van. Clay went and had a hot shower. Had a bit of breakfast, and then we left at about 9. And that's it really, wasn't it? But it was a really good day. What were you going to say?
Nothing.
Did you have a good day?
I had a really good day.
Did you have a good birthday?
Yeah, very good birthday.
Best birthday ever?
Best birthday ever.
What did you get for your birthday?
iPad.
iPad. I was out looking for a castle. Couldn't find the castle. We found a lighthouse. I want to see the pumpkins. got the official room. We'll go with that. Sun is shining again. So yesterday we had a bit of a day yesterday actually, didn't we? We had a day. So to start with, we found a cute little castle. So I thought, oh, we'll go see that. So driving along, could not for love nor money figure out how to get there. But on the way we did see Highland cows. Clay did pull over so I could get some pictures and a video of them. I love them. I wanted to bring one home. Clay said we could put one in the back of the van, but we weren't sure how the dog would react to that. Not entirely sure it would fit either because they were pretty big. Even the little baby one was huge. Oh look, there's cows now. Cows. So yeah, we sacked that off. Didn't find that. There was something else that we tried to find as well. I think it might have been a lighthouse out there, but again we couldn't get to that. So
No dogs.
yeah, no, that was the next one, the no dogs one, wasn't it?
No, it was the first one.
Was that the first one?
Yeah,
oh,
that was the first
that was a
one.
no dogs one. So we oh no, yeah, we took photos, didn't we? Yeah, we took some pictures of that, but it was so far away you can't really see it. So after that we decided let's go somewhere where we know we can actually go with the dog as well. So we went to John O'Groats, saw the little lamppost, walked out onto the little pier. It was really good there actually. There was another dog there that was being a little dickhead. Mitz was being alright. Yeah, went into the little gift shop, got the kids a little prezi. Went into the cafe, got a nice hot chocolate which I've been craving. Whipped cream and everything. Then I spilled Clay's tea on the way out because I couldn't open the door. It's just, yeah, full in a china shop. So after we went there, we popped along to, where did we go after that? We went to find the Sinclair Castle. As we drove up we saw there was a lighthouse at the end, so we popped into that car park, and we couldn't figure out how you got from the lighthouse to the castle, so we just cut through all these fields and stuff. Turns out that wasn't the way you're meant to go, but it made for a really cool walk for us, because as we was going down there we found a secret beach. Went down there, it was all rocky, and then we walked around the edge of the rocks and found an even smaller, more secluded little covey area. Again, perfect sand, so no shells for Kim. But I did manage to get a pebble for the kids. I did fall down, and I'm not going to lie, I did use the dog to stop me from hitting the floor. That was a bad moment. But the tide was coming in, so we couldn't stay there for too long. And not only that, we'd only paid £2 on the parking. I wish we'd put more time on that now, because ideally we'd have liked to walk back that way. But anyway, we got down, carried on walking, got to the castle. There was no one there. The sound of the waves crashing, and then hearing them like, oh, we need Lidls. Okay.
Sound of them going through the rocks.
The sound of the water coming through the rocks is like a sound you've never heard before. You can hear the tide at South NC front, but it's just not the same. Like, but we could have listened to that all day. Clay then buzzed his drone around the FPV around the castle. While he was buzzing that around, I went for a little wander with the dog. Dog outright refused to walk onto the platform with me because of the sound of the waves. She weren't a fan. That's how loud it was. But now you're really awkwardly staring at me.
It's fun.
But yeah, so Clay buzzed his drone around. I phoned my nan, spoke to her for a bit while just sitting on the other higher up ledge, and then we broke into the castle and took a little tour inside. Maybe I shouldn't say broken. We entered the castle. Probably shouldn't, but we went in anyway. It was actually really cool. There was little windows and stuff. I think they were like cannon holes maybe. So we was looking up them, and then we had to beeline back to the van where we had a pot noodle and a cup of tea. Then we headed down to our sleeping spot, didn't we?
No.
Where
We
did
met
that
Davey.
We met Davey. How could I
Davey.
forget Davey? So after that we jumped in the car, and Clay really wanted to go and see what they call
Wally Goes Steps, I think.
Wally Go Steps.
Might be ASO.
So we found that, drove down this little residential street, and there was parking at the end, and there was this guy at his car and we kind of parked in the non-residents parking, and as Clay got out, it was like, am I right to park there, mate? That was it, game over. I think we were talking for about an hour. If you YouTube While He Goes Steps Funny Guy, you can actually see him on there. I think there's like a 15-minute video, and like, he's giving some people the same spiel that he was giving us. He did invite us into his house, and we should know better, but we went. We went into his house. He got these photos out. And he told us that 2 weeks prior he'd actually seen the orcas out in the water, so we were really hoping to catch a glimpse of them, but we didn't. I was sad about that. Yeah.
I think you should tell them about the poem.
I'm going to let Clay tell you about the poem. That poem, yeah. He handed me a poem to read. I read said poem, and I'm going to leave that for Clayton to disclose to you at a later date.
We'll overlay the picture.
Maybe pause the video here so you can read it. Yeah, there was a poem, and then we wandered down. He was really nice, actually. He was really friendly, and he was really keen for people to go and actually see the steps and understand the history of them. His family have worked there for, I can't remember how many, since the 1940s, I think he said.
Go there, he'll tell you.
If you go there, yeah, he will tell you. And in the photo he's got, it's like his grandpa's ship and things. Not ship, it's not a ship, is it? Grandpa's boat. Like a fishing boat, and he tells you like how everyone used to do the fishing there, and what the pulleys are for, and all the bits that are still intact, and what they do.
Pull the whales out.
They used to pull the dead whales out. Yeah, I didn't want to tell them that.
Oh, no.
But yeah, all about the history of the venue. The venue? No, what's it called?
The steps.
No, not the steps. What would you call it? The monument. I don't know. The history of the place. And yeah, then we walked back up. Dog did not do good on the walk back up. She was flagging. She was really tired. I think I was counting. It was like 13 steps, and she'd need to stop. I did another 13 and then stop. It was 336 steps left. There used to be 365, one for every day. Davey told us that. Useless information. Remember that bit. You might see this, yeah.
Hi, Davey.
Hi, Davey. But yeah, then as you come back up, there's a little visitors book and a little area where you can see bits and pieces that he's obviously put out. And they've got some little books and stuff for sale. So we signed the visitors book, which was absolutely like full, wasn't it? Like, considering it's only been there for like a year.
Yeah, Chinese writing.
There was Chinese writing. How do they write so neat? Like, their letter formation, like in Chinese letters, is just mental. Like, absolutely crazy. But yeah, then we pulled up at our sleeping spot. Got the van sorted, put the windows up, turned the chair around, just about to start chilling out, realised we hadn't put any fuel in the heater. So undid it all, got back in the van, 5 minutes up the road, got there, it's burnt out petrol station, it's just not functioning. We didn't even want to pull in there. So then we had to go another 15 minutes, got to the petrol station, bit of a weird one. It was like a parking ticket machine that you pay at, and then you select which pump you're using and then fill up. But it worked, it was fine, got the fuel. And then we had to drive 20 minutes back to our sleeping spot. Then we had to set up. So I don't think we started cooking dinner till about 8:10 last night. And then as we opened the cool box up to get the mince out to make tacos, the mince had gone off.
That'll be what I'll
So that is why we're now at Lidl's. Because we need to restock on meat. So yeah, it was a bit of a day yesterday. It was a good day though. Looking forward to today. We're going to see the mermaid and lighthouse, and I think there's some more waterfalls on the way as well. This is the last bit of the official route, and then we are possibly going to call in at my Auntie Wendy's to go and have a cup of tea and say hello to them. That might either be tomorrow morning, depending on whether we can find somewhere quirky to sleep tonight. Yeah, we might not. It depends. Yeah, it does depend on time, because obviously we want to get back for the kids. They don't know, but we're trying to get back early so we can see them on Friday morning, potentially before school. And then we get a bit of time with them Friday after, because we got work Friday night. Sucks. But you had a good trip.
Had a really good trip.
Say bye.
Bye.
you go. That's what we want. Number 38, please. Okay, so choose a payment method.
This is because this is really cool.
Okay, we're going to select product right here. Oh my god!
Huh?
I want to go again. This is so cool.
Just totally fucking random, though. Look, you can buy potatoes.
You get 24 jumbo eggs. This is my favourite part of the day.
Be careful, James, that log's probably slippery. I would try and clear that log.
Good girl, Missy dog. Come on, I got you.
I feel bad walking.
I know.
Good making my day. Cheers, guys. See you later. Look at that. Hey.
So we just walked on the bridge for the first time. First people to walk on that bridge.
We'll get a video on the way back.
Oh shit, fell down. And join again. It's a waterfall. We've just been up there. We met an old couple.
Where?
We've just been back. We've just walked up to the waterfalls. We met a couple and 3 other people that were walking up there too. They all stopped at the first one. I thought that was it and started walking back. But we've become Dora the Explorer. We carried on going and there's actually another one up the top, which is really cool. So we had that all to ourselves. And even managed to get some pictures of the doglet sat in front of it because she has got blown with water. Come on, you Minzy. Hey, you baby dog. She's not impressed. Thinks she's pretty dying today. She's seen the ducks. She's assessing the situation. Is it worth it? Or shall we just stand here? There must be another way. Mitzi, come on.
Oh, yeah, go.
Mitz, this way.
I think she's drowned.
This way.
Wait, come on.
Swimming towards her now. She's just going down it. Oh shit. Fuck, they're coming. She's backing up.
Can't really how much she's got in. No, we didn't have a soaking wet dog in the van now,
Yeah. So we'll go to the viaduct and she can try out. Did you see them? Did you win? Did you do it? Did you get them? Did you get them? Come on in. Let's go. Let's go. Ducks. I saw the ducks. You gonna shake again? Go then. Oh, we're off. It's our final destination of the trip. Satire. And it's not even on the route. We're just doing it as we can. We're going to go and set up camp at Loch Ness and hopefully see the monster. Journey home, and we've just spotted some Highland cows. Are you ready?
Huh? Hello.
Hello. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god.
Joking. Go on, do it again.
The weather Mr. Robinson wanted to climb a mountain. And we get it on the way home.
Why have you not this way?
So we can get above the clouds. Actually, we wanted to go up there for sunrise so that we can see the sun above the clouds. That has happened and we're travelling home and don't have time to climb a mountain. Look at that one though with the waterfall. I mean, it's going for 3 donkeys an hour, we're in a weird person, but yesterday was our final day of the official NC500 route. It's hard, but we had a great day. We went to a lighthouse to start, proper lighthouse, the red and white striped ones. That was quite cool to see up close. We just wish we could have gone inside it and gone up to the top, so that's something we're going to look into for another trip, see if there is a lighthouse where we can actually go in. While we was there, while we was there, we did also pop down to the water's edge. We sat on the rocks for quite some time, and Mitz actually got really brave and decided to go for a wander herself. She's on the lead, obviously, because I didn't want her to fall off the rocks. And we don't actually know if she can swim or not, so. But yeah, she took me for a little wander down to the ocean. I sat there listening to it. She actually looked like quite a cool adventure dog. I think she's finally just got into the swing of this whole adventure thing, and now we're going home. But yeah, anyway. So we did that first, and then after that we was heading to the Mermaid of the North. On the way, we saw the coolest thing ever. It's an egg vending machine, literally actual eggs. So obviously we had to get some eggs. And you go in, tap your card, pick which ones you want. And then I was still really surprised when they actually gave me the ones I wanted. Don't know why, but I'm really excited at the moment. So we stayed there for a bit because we was just, I think Clay was baffled as to why it was even existing, like what was the purpose of it, but I was just in my element. I thought it was brilliant. And then as we was getting back into the van, we realised that the field opposite had alpacas in. So we went and said hello to the alpacas. Oh, well, I went and said hello to the alpacas. Clay just sat in the van laughing at me. They was really cool. They didn't really want to be my friends either, though. I don't think the animals up here are particularly friendly. I just want to pet something, and nothing's let me pet it. But yeah, after that, we did then head on to the Mermaid of the North. There's a little car park there. You just walk along the beach. You can take the actual path, the coastal path, which is along the grass verge. We didn't notice at the time, so we tried to walk across all the stones. Really great pebbles and big rocks, and I literally filled my whole rucksack up with rocks to bring back for the kids. Because I moaned about them collecting rocks, but I obviously just do it myself anyway. But yeah, that was quite cool. We couldn't actually get to the mermaid because the tide was quite high, so we just sat on the beach and watched it for a bit. Again, dog got quite brave there, started heading towards the water. I think she got wet paws once, maybe twice. But after that, we then headed up to, what was that place called? Fairy Glen. We went to Fairy Glen Falls, which was waterfalls. Absolutely beautiful walk. So we walked up to the first one. Only people on the route. We was the first people to walk across one of the bridges. We thought the people there were backpackers, and they had a shovel, so we thought they were just taking a shit in the woods. It turns out that's not what they was doing at all. They was literally building the bridge. And then as we got there, it was like, you're the first people to walk on it. And we was so, we feel a bit bad now. Gonna get muddy, but we did it anyway because we wanted to go see the waterfalls. So we went on to the first one, and just as Clay got the drone up, ways to get a nice shot because we was the only ones there. This couple walked around the corner and the woman wanted to be a bit mad, but once we started chatting to them, I mean, you'll know me and Clay are like, once we get going, we don't shut up. They couldn't be mad anymore. We gave them some hints and tips because they was just starting their journey. Unfortunately for them, it is meant to absolutely piss with rain all week, so they had not in for a good time. But we enjoyed it, so we stayed at that one for a bit. The dog went, literally sat next to the waterfall. Clay told me off a few times because I kept trying to go down dodgy pathways, and he doesn't feel comfortable with me doing that because I fall down a lot. And then yeah, another group of 3 came, and they was looking, and then we decided to carry the walk on up because we had read that there was a second waterfall if you walk a little bit further along. The other people didn't realise it was there, so they all turned back and went back to the car park. We went up and we had the whole waterfall to ourselves again. The dog went in the water. Clay flew his drone around. I just stood in the water, trying to touch the waterfalls, and having a pretty good time. Yeah, and then after that we thought, right, well, we need to start heading somewhere where we can actually set up for the night because we wanted to get an early-ish night because we are driving back today. With a 10-hour drive, you need to make sure, well, he needs to be well rested because he's obviously driver. I am passenger princess. I can hear you laughing. So we started heading down. We'd found a few other pin drops that we wanted to go and have a look at, but they was like over an hour away in the wrong direction, so we just added to our journey today. So we went to the Loch Ness instead because that was kind of on our route home. We found quite a cool little lay-by that we could stay in. Did have a little pathway just down to the loch, but it was too steep. Like, I would have gone head first into the water. Again, Clay got his drone out, sat and made tacos, which were absolutely amazing, weren't they? They were really good tacos. They take a bit longer to cook than most of the meals we do, but on the last day it doesn't matter, he's on gas, so cracked on with that. we had that, and then we were just getting ready for bed when Clay needed a wee. So we stepped outside, and you could see all the stars. Such a clear night, it was lovely. So we got the camera out, took a couple of photos. They're not quite what we wanted, but the clouds did start to roll in a bit. So we had to kind of
Definitely going to slow-mo something.
we had to kind of, well, I can't remember what I was talking about now.
The stars.
The stars. Oh yeah, we just kind of, we could have stayed out there for hours doing it, but we just thought, no, do you know what? We've got some photos, we've got Lightroom, we'll be able to do something with them. They still look really cool. Did that just turn on?
Just reset.
Oh. So yeah, it still looked really cool. And then that was it really, wasn't it? Then we went to bed, and then we got up this morning, got up a little bit later than we wanted. We set an alarm for 7 in hope that we'd wake up at 6. And I don't know why we thought that would happen. Like, if we wanted to get up at 6, we should have just set an alarm for 6. But we got up at 7, put the heating on for a bit, laid around, and then Clay started flying the FPV over the lot. We're trying to find Nessie.
Didn't find Nessie.
We didn't find. Yeah, we did find Nessie. We did. We found her. We found Nessie. So we thought, right, well, that's something sweet. So we used our eggs that we bought in the vending machine. They came in handy. They were double yolkers as well, and they were really good. I have got 4 to take home, so I might make the kids some eggs when we get back as well, so they can have some proper Scottish eggs. Yeah, had some food, literally packed up and hit the road, and then when we got in the van it said we still had like 10 hours.
It was actually 10 and a half.
I think it was 10 and a half, yeah, about 10 and a half hours. We've made one little pit stop to get some fuel, one little toilet break, and we've got 8 hours and 37 minutes left to go. 485 miles. Fun! But we've made a little bed for Doglet on the bed, because she hasn't been allowed on the bed all week, because dog hair and mud. There she is. We didn't want dog hair and mud all over the bed, but on the way home obviously we changed the sheets tonight anyway, so we thought she can go in comfort on the way home, and she's just been staring out the window, living her best life. So yeah, NC500, been a blast.
Completed.
Smashed it.